Have you ever fallen in love so hard that it felt like you were drowning, and then wondered why you still felt empty? Or maybe you've been in a calm, steady relationship that felt boring, like something was missing? If your heart swings between too much and not enough, you're not alone, and it's not just bad luck. Today, we're solving a puzzle millions face: why your relationship sometimes feels overwhelming, and other times feels underwhelming. By the end of this video, you'll discover the hidden brain wiring that makes intensity feel safe or scary, how attachment styles tip you toward extremes, neurochemical cycles behind the rush and the lull, 10 signs your relationship is skewed one way or the other, 3 proven strategies to find your just right balance, real couples journey from rollercoaster romance to steady glow, your 7-step blueprint to calibrate connection for lasting love. Stick around, because once you know the science, you can finally tune your relationship to feel perfectly balanced. Meet Jenna. When she first met Marcus, everything was electric: midnight phone calls, surprise date invitations, grand declarations of affection. Jenna felt alive in ways she never had before. But after 6 months, the highs came with a price. Every argument felt like the end of the world, every pause in communication triggered panic. Jenna began wondering if love was supposed to feel this intense. Then, after they moved in together, the spark dimmed. Evenings turned into quiet TV marathons, and Jenna missed the rush. She felt guilty for wanting excitement and ashamed for panicking when things got too heated. Do you see yourself in Jenna's story? Chasing the rush, then craving calm, but never finding the sweet spot? Let's dive into the science behind this emotional seesaw. 1. The brain safety valve. Your brain is always hunting for safety. In evolutionary terms, chaos meant danger, stability meant survival. The amygdala watches for threats, emotional upheaval lights it up like a Christmas tree. The prefrontal cortex manages reasoning, but under stress, it steps aside, leaving you on autopilot. When your relationship surges into intense argument or drama, cortisol floods your brain, triggering fight or flight. You either cling tighter, seeking comfort, or push away to protect yourself. Conversely, during calm stretches, oxytocin and serotonin rise, creating warmth and bonding, but without novelty. Dopamine dips, and your brain warns, something's missing. That's the commitment paradox in action. Your brain equates chaos with care, because drama once meant you mattered, and equates calm with boredom, because nothing new happened. Next time you feel panic or boredom in your relationship, notice which chemical circuit is driving you, your survival alarm or your novelty craving. 2. Attachment styles, the roots of extremes. Attachment theory gives us the blueprint. Let's revisit the 4 styles. Secure, safe with closeness and independence. Balanced relationships flow easily. Anxious, fear of abandonment, leads to too much intensity, constant reassurance seeking. Avoidant, fear of engulfment, leads to too little, emotional withdrawal, coldness. Disorganized, confusion between craving closeness and fearing it, chaotic highs and lows. Most of us carry a mix, but often, one style dominates under stress. Jenna had an anxious streak. Drama felt like proof of love. No drama felt like abandonment. Marcus leaned avoidant. He felt trapped by Jenna's intensity and retreated into silence. When these styles pair, the seesaw intensifies. Anxiety triggers withdrawal. Withdrawal triggers anxiety. You end up with too much then not enough in an endless loop. Here is your quick exercise. Think about your last fight. Did you push or pull? Noticing your default helps you shift it. 3. The neurochemical riot. Let's map the chemicals. Dopamine, released by novelty and surprise, the thrill of secret kisses or dramatic makeups. Oxytocin, bonding hormone, rises during calm, loving gestures, eye-gazing, shared laughter. Cortisol, stress hormone, spikes during conflict or silence, driving panic or fight. Adrenaline heightens the drama, makes arguments feel like life and death. In too much relationships, your brain chases dopamine and adrenaline. Cortisol spikes drive panic, but dopamine relief rewards the chase. In not enough relationships, oxytocin-driven calm gives warmth, but your brain craves dopamine novelty. Low cortisol feels safe, but low adrenaline feels flat. Here's the kicker. Your brain doesn't distinguish healthy intimacy from chemical rushes. It just notices highs and lows, and chases them both if you let it. 4. Finding your Goldilocks zone. So what does a balanced relationship look like? Steady oxytocin, warm check-ins, gentle touch, shared rituals. Periodic dopamine boosts, new experiences together, mini adventures, surprise notes, playful flirtation. Low cortisol, healthy conflict resolution without panic. Moderate adrenaline, occasional excitement, not constant drama. Think of it as a Goldilocks zone, not too hot, not too cold, just right. In this zone, you feel safe and alive. You trust you'll be seen and also feel sparks when you least expect them. Pattern interrupt. Next time you feel too much or too little, ask, am I missing oxytocin rituals or dopamine sparks? That awareness puts you back in control. 5. 10 signs your relationship is extreme. Let's break it into 2 lists. 5 signs you have too much. Obsessive worry. You replay every text, call, or glance in your head. Rapid conflict cycle. Small issues escalate into big fights. Emotional exhaustion. You feel drained instead of uplifted. Need for constant reassurance. You require proof of love daily. Spike and crash. Moments of euphoria are followed by deep lows. And 5 signs you have not enough. Emotional distance. You hesitate to share feelings, even trivial ones. Boredom with routine. Simple date nights feel uninspiring. Avoidance of hard talks. You dodge conversations about needs or plans. Under celebration. You rarely express appreciation or gratitude. Flat effect. The relationship feels stale, no highs, no lows, just May. If you recognize more than 2 signs from one list, you know which extreme you're leaning into. 6. 3 strategies to calibrate connection. Time for practical steps to bring your relationship back into balance. 1. Ritualize warmth. Daily micro hugs, a 10-second handhold or forehead kiss. Gratitude check-ins, each day share one thing you appreciated about the other. These small oxytocin boosters anchor you in safety. 2. Schedule novelty weekly adventure, try something new together, cook a recipe, explore a neighborhood, or learn a dance. Mini surprises, a random note, a spontaneous playlist, a flirty text at noon. This injects dopamine without requiring drama. 3. Healthy conflict protocol. Timeout rule. When tempers rise, pause for 10 minutes, no phones, no checking texts, and practice breathing. Repair ritual. After cooling down, use a repair question. What do you need from me to feel safe right now? This lowers cortisol and reinforces trust. Pattern interrupt. Whenever you feel the scale tipping, ask, warmth, novelty, or repair, what are we missing? Then pick the matching strategy. 7. Real-life transformation. Back to Jenna and Marcus. After 6 rocky months, they paused their pattern. They instituted 15-minute gratitude each morning, no phones, just sharing one small appreciation. They tried a salsa class every Tuesday, laughing through mistakes and high-fiving every step. They agreed on a timeout sign, raising a hand when the other's tone felt too intense. At first, Jenna missed the drama. Marcus felt awkward trying new things. But within weeks, their conflicts cooled, arguments ended with hugs, not slams. The relationship settled into a gentle rhythm that felt both safe and alive. Jenna's panic over silence faded, and Marcus discovered that routine joy could feel just as thrilling as grand gestures. 8. Your 7-step blueprint to balance. Now it's your turn. Follow this 7-step blueprint to hit your relationship Goldilocks zone. Audit your extremes, journal which 5 signs on the too much or not enough lists hit home. Pick your ritual, choose one warmth ritual, micro hugs, gratitude, and schedule it daily. Plan novelty, block out 1 hour per week for a new shared activity. Set conflict rules, agree on a timeout cue and a repair question. Monitor your chemistry, notice your mood swings. Are you craving calm or craving excitement? Adjust weekly. If you felt too calm, add more novelty. If you felt too intense, ramp up warmth. Celebrate progress. At week's end, share one success, no matter how small. With each practice, you retrain your brain to crave balanced connection, not extremes. If this episode helped you see why your relationship feels too much or not enough, do 3 things right now. Like this video, your support tells YouTube this content matters. Comment Goldilocks if you're ready to find your perfect balance. Share with someone who needs to stop emotional roller coasters and start steady joy. Hit subscribe and ring the bell. Remember, lasting love isn't about extremes, it's about just right. Let's keep learning and loving together.